sometimes, you know, being the toughest nigga around ain't gonna get you where you wanna be. What the fuck? If you want 1 million cars, 1 million walls, 1 million houses, you're not gonna do no shit that's gonna get you, well, you might do shit get you thrown in jail, but ain't no hoes, no cars, and no houses in jail, you feel me? So, like, no thoughts on it.
So you think it's woman's choice, woman's body? Or you think it should be left up to the government?
Yeah, it definitely should not be left up to the government. I don't want nobody telling me what to do with my body, you feel me? And at the end of the day, even if I do get a girl pregnant, you know what I'm saying, even if that is my child, she's the one that she gotta go through that physical, you know what I'm saying? She gotta be the one throwing up, damn near sick as fuck every day, can't walk, so we could talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could come to a mutual agreement, but at the end of the day, that's her decision, you know what I'm saying?
So you do feel like it should be woman's choice, correct?
Yes, sir.
So welcome back, YouTube, another video. This is season 7, episode 1. This is another season on the channel. Who am I eventually here with right now?
DeMarcus, man. Oh, DeMarcus, man. How y'all doing?
So, like, you know, as we do get in depth with the question, man, like, you know, like, where are you originally from?
I'm from the east side of Fort Worth, Star 6, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boys.
So, like, you know, like, what brought you into, like, this industry? You know, like, what like, actually, like, brought you in this door? What made you get in this?
I'm a very capable learner. Even if it's something that I might take a little bit longer to understand, at the end of the day, I can still wrap my head around concepts that I feel like my peers don't understand as fully as me. And on top of that, I work well with my hands, you know, so I feel like those two equal money.
So, like, you know, like, what made you actually get into aviation? That's, like, the main key right there. What made you get in this industry?
Really, I'm a mechanic, right? So my dad is a mechanic. And my grandmother used to work for Bell Helicopter. I just put the two together. I never really found working on cars. Like, I feel like that's kind of boring, you know what I'm saying? So I decided to, you know, up it a notch.
So you already had, like, that mechanical engineering in your blood, typically. So you already had, like, a concept of it. And he was like, why fix diesel engines and why not just fix the big boys, right?
Right. I could just go straight to I could literally go hit the air, you feel me?
So, like, you know, like, actually, we do get in depth, man. Like, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Honestly, I see myself on money. I don't think I'm gonna be in Texas. I want to travel for sure. I want to go hit the foreign countries. I want to learn a little bit more about, you know, the world around me.
So, you know, like, a year from now, like, how does this all look? Like, so, like, what do you see yourself in a year?
In a year, hopefully I'm able to fill up this. In a year, hopefully I'm able to, like, build one of these motherfuckers, tear it down, build it again. You feel me? Like, I want to be efficient in my
industry.
Yeah, in my craft. Like, I want to know what I'm doing, through and through, all the way. I want to be able to do it backwards if I got to. You feel me?
So, like, you know, like, if a person with the walk-in this type of industry, like, what should they expect walking in?
A lot of work. You have to lock in. You gotta be on top of your shit. It's not hard. That's don't let people tell you it's hard. You just gotta be committed. If this what you gonna do, this is what you gonna do. You can't. You feel me?
Ain't no backtracking. Ain't no saying you gonna second guess yourself. You gotta be locked in with it, right?
Yeah. Also, that's a good one too. Do not second guess yourself, bro. You is not dumb. Like, your comprehension skills got you here. They can get you in the sky. I promise you.
So, you know, like, as we do elaborate next question, man, so, like, what actually stops people from actually entering this type of industry? You know, like, what motivates a person to actually be like, I can do this? And it could be anything other than aviation. Like, so what motivates a person to actually do what they have to do to actually make it in this life?
I feel like for some people, you cool where you at, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel the need to upgrade until something bad happened in your life. Like, sometimes God gotta push you out that cliff to make you fly. Other people, I feel like, say you want to be the president. The only reason you gonna start is because at the end of the day, you feel like you can accomplish that task. You feel like if I'm on my worst day, that I can come in this office and do this job, and I know what I'm doing, and I know how to.
You know how to execute that plan.
Exactly. So, like, with this, I feel like if I receive the correct education, I'm already
The sky's the limit.
exactly.
So, as you do elaborate next question, man. So, as we do, what is the main source of people's income nowadays? What do you think that is?
Honestly, now it's so many ways to make money. Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't even put it into like a box for real. You can monetize almost anything. You can monetize almost anything. Like I can't even look around this shop right now and tell you something that you couldn't monetize on. Like,
You can literally monetize damn near anything in here, right?
You can wheels. You could yeah, like.
There's so many other avenues in this type of field, correct?
Turn this thing on right here and make $1 billion. You feel me? Like it's a million ways to make money.
So, as we do elaborate next question, man. So, what is your thoughts on abortion, man? So, I know you know what Roe v. Wade is, correct? The abortion law.
Yeah.
So, what is your thoughts on that?
I don't got no thoughts on it.
So you think it's woman's choice, woman's body, or you think it should be left up to the government?
Yeah, it definitely should not be left up to the government. I don't want nobody telling me what to do with my body. You feel me? And at the end of the day, even if I do get a girl pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Even if that is my child, she's the one that she gotta go through that physical. You know what I'm saying? She gotta be the one throwing up, damn near sick as fuck every day, can't walk. So we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we could come to a mutual agreement, but at the end of the day, that's her decision. You know what I'm saying?
So you do feel like it should be woman's choice, correct?
Yes, sir.
So not left up to the states like they're doing right now.
No old white man should be telling no woman what to do with her body or how to live her life or how to
Even though they say it's genocide, killing babies, do you agree with that?
I mean, kill a child. I mean, well, you could say that. I mean, no, you couldn't, because I don't think.
It's an embryo, so technically it's not formed, but it's formed.
Yeah, I don't think.
How about a baby that's 6 months? They're trying to allow that right now. A baby that's 6 months, you can kill it. Do you agree with that?
At 6 months?
You can kill it.
That's never how that's been. That's not how that works. If you have there's a cutoff period for a reason. You feel me? So if you wait too long to get an abortion, honestly, that's on you. You shouldn't be waiting until 6 months. You shouldn't be doing none of that. Like, I just feel like, hold on, I'm tweaking right now. Sometimes people go through things, like say they go get raped, you should not have to carry that baby to term, period, at all. You feel me? And off that simple and singular situation alone, then it's their choice. You feel me? Sometimes people don't have the means to
sustain that life, correct?
Yeah, people don't have the means to raise a family currently, you know. And there's an argument to be made for, like, if you don't got the funds for a baby, you shouldn't be having sex. But like I said before, sometimes women get raped more often than, you know what I'm saying?
Can imagine.
Yeah, definitely more often than a nigga might want you to think. Off that singular and off that long situation right there, abortion is the woman's choice always. You cannot like it, you can, you know what I'm saying? And one day this might come back to bite me in my ass, but that's, you know what I'm saying, that's the moral thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not you. I can't tell you how to handle your business. I can't tell you how to get your money. I can't tell you how to wear your clothes, nothing, you feel me?
So, as we do elaborate next question, man, what is your thoughts on your politicians, your influence around you? So, what do you think they can do differently that could help, your environment? Your politicians, your influencers, people that with the power and the money.
Fuck about a nigga a little bit.
As we do elaborate, what's your thoughts on them? On the politicians and the influencers?
Them niggas ain't worried about nobody else but themselves, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a politician, you know what I'm saying, and you say you got a sickness that's still in research, if I need an extra 50 bands, my nigga, to go build me a cool little golf course over here, I'm finna take your little cancer research. I need another golf course. Bro, what? Your heart transplants, all the funds that's going to that, I'm gonna cut that in half. So I can go splurge on my little young bitch real quick, you feel me? So, like, if we want to talk about how we can make the community better or make the the environment better, first off, we gotta start. We haven't even started yet. We actually doing the exact opposite. But because motherfuckers is getting rich, and instead of helping the people on the bottom,
They're taking from the bottom.
yeah, so they can go up there a little bit more. So I feel like, yeah, we definitely not in no trend. We not in no
Transparent
we
situation.
not in a place of where our politicians is helping us, bro. And
Do you
not
think
agree
it's
with me, but then also you could like go outside and look around. You feel me? That's the reality of the situation at the end of the day.
they talk too much, then they don't prove nothing?
Yeah, it's a lot of what I'm doing right now. It's a lot of fucking rambling, and then I go behind your back and I'm taking cheese out your motherfucking pocket. But I'm gonna put all these little stupid ass words in front of it to make it seem like it's justified. You feel me?
So, as you do elaborate on this question, man, so like, what is your thoughts on, people that need to be self-motivated? Like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, so like, how do you motivate yourself? What are some keys you can tell people that to motivate themselves to actually get out what they're doing from depression, from being sad, from a breakup? Like, what are some things and some phrases you can tell them?
You gotta know what you want your life to look like at the end, bro. People don't want to look at the end a lot. You know what I'm saying? But when you comfortable and you sitting in your bed, what you want to have around you, what's gonna get you there? Sometimes, being the toughest nigga around ain't gonna get you where you want to be. What the fuck? If you want a million cars, a million walls, a million houses, you're not gonna do no shit that's gonna get you. Well, you might do some shit get you thrown in jail, but ain't no hoes, no cars, and no houses in jail. You feel me? So like, that should be your motivation to go get some money. You know that you don't want a little bit of money. You don't want some money. You know you want hella bands, and you not stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we live in a world
Where it's not possible.
right. You can literally wake up. You only gotta brush your motherfucking teeth, and you can hop on your phone and start making some money. You feel me? So like, stop waiting.
So you think it's just people that do it to themselves with less of motivation?
It's not that you do it to yourself, but you gotta realize I can talk all this shit in the world. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Ain't nobody gonna start for you but you. Nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody finna come help you.
So what about for the people that's in an environment where they can't get out of? They're around guns, they're around drugs, they've been around money their whole life, but they don't have that guidance. Because I know some people that have been in certain situations where they just can't walk away because they have that fear.
That fear, honestly, you gotta, if you can't get up out that situation, sometimes there is nothing to do. Life got a crazy way of being life, you know what I'm saying? Life got a wild ass way of life. Just keep your head down, brother. Stay safe. When you in that field, you know how to move. You can't go that way, because if I go that way, a bunch of niggas gonna start shooting. Fuck, so you gonna stay from over there. Get your bread. Try to stay up out of there. Try to keep moments where you not in the war zone all the time, bro. Where you can have some chill, some peace, and stay over there. Cause I promise you, all that hot shit, all that jumping and gun jumping and shit.
So like as kids do watch this, like what's some things you can tell them that you wish you knew when you were a jit, like a youngin'?
It's gonna be okay. Lock in. Be on motherfucking work and get on money. You know what I'm saying? Go cut some grass or some shit. Go sell some candies in school or something, bro. Enjoy your life for sure.
Like what could you say to them that you wish that your mama and your dad instilled in you when you were graduating after you graduated high school? What are some things you knew that you wish you knew now?
People are slimy. People are really slimy, and I can say that shit a million times, but you ain't gonna never realize how bad that shit gets till you really get outside. So ain't nobody gonna help you if you ain't got shit. Most people only cool with you because they want something from you. You feel me? So take care of yourself and don't let everybody up in your motherfucking business, little nigga. Keep your circle small, fuck. Cause your best friend, that nigga you claim your best friend, he might do your ass one day, bro. And you ain't gonna know he a fuck nigga till your ass gone. So Yeah, watch who you keep around you.
You know, like what can they find you? Like Instagram, TikTok, social media wise?
You can find me on Instagram at Hood by Air. On my mama, H66D by Air. That's it. Don't look for me on no other socials. I'm finna drop some hot shit. On all platforms, y'all can go get that shit.
You know, as you know, you do elaborate next question, man. So like, you know, like I always tell people, like, you know, like actually get like more in depth. Like, where do you actually see yourself in 5 years? So like, where do you actually see yourself? Cause you actually imagine, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself. I'm gonna get real specific. I see myself somewhere not in America. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I'm gonna move out of America or nothing like that. But I want to travel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go look at some shit. Probably, yeah, learning about the world, learning about other people's cultures and shit, and how shit work like that.
You know, so like a year from now,
a bad bitch on my side. Amen.
So like a year from now, like how does that actually look? And like get in depth, like actually tell me about it.
Shit, a year from now, I'm gonna be right. Do the little camera shot. This is exactly what I'm gonna be. A year from now, working on planes and shit. I'm hood. But a couple of these bitches might be working for real a year from now. Y'all have to get back at me on that one. I'm hood.
You know, like
I'm gonna be right. Feet on land. Fuck you talking about? Right here.
You know, as we do elaborate, man, like, you know, like what's some motivation words you can tell the kids that's watching?
Keep going. Hard, you will be rewarded. I promise.
Give me 5 words.
5 words. Just like, yeah, that's what I got. Keep going. Your work will be rewarded. That's all.
Your work will be rewarded.
Boom, right there.
It's 5 words exactly, you guys. Like I said, make sure you check them out. Like, follow, share, comment, stay engaged, tap that screen.
Yeah. Get over.
Make sure you guys check them out. You know, this is another episode on here. This is season 7. Episode 1. Shortly, I've been away for a little bit. I had to do more classes and be locked in with. I got my career going on. Like I said, you guys, stay locked in. Follow, like, share, comment, stay tuned in. And until next time, you guys, peace out.